back to the channel, and on today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Select Iceman from Diamond Select. Now this figure looks absolutely brilliant, but as always, taking a look at the packaging before we dive into the figure. As usual, the big chunky diamond packaging there with the huge window showcasing everything there. We've got the X-Force logo there, as well as Iceman, mixed X-Force with Iceman there. Yep, with Iceman. And then on the side we've got a nice big promo image there of him. And then on the back we've got some more shots of Iceman and his different accessories there. And then we've got a little bit of dialogue there. If you want to pause to read that, you can do. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's crack him open and actually take a look at him. And here he is out of the box, so let's go through everything he comes with and then we'll look at the figure itself. So he does come with this extra hand here, which looks really nice. You can see it's got an effect on it that makes it look like he's using the ice as like a motion effect there. Really nice is that. I like the translucent on that, you can see right through it. And I also like the blue that they've added to it. So it goes from like a white and then trans effects into a blue there and then goes back into the white. Really nice is that. I'm liking that. And then to stick on the same theme, we've got these pairs of hands here with the big blast effects of ice. One is shorter than the other, but I believe they're the same type of effect there. Again, it goes from like a nice translucent blue then to a clear translucent, and then right at the end it goes into a white effect there. Really nicely done is that. So I believe you can use these to make it look like, you know, he's firing it at someone, or you can make it look like he's using it to make the stand there, which is really nice. And then you also get a shorter version there. So that is very nice. And then we also get an extra head sculpt there, compared to the one he's got on there. So pretty much same facial expression. The only difference is the hair and no hair. There we go. So we've got extra head sculpt, and then we have another belt. So the one he's got on is that one there, and then we also get this one with the X-Force logo on there. Very cool. And then the favorite of my accessories is the base. Now look at that for a base. So obviously it's meant to look like ice going all the way up, taking him up. Now that is a nice base. So it goes from a blue all the way around to a lighter translucent blue going up, and then it goes into the white all the way at the end there. Really nicely done as well. Big chunky solid plastic is that, so if you place a figure on it, I don't think it's gonna bend and warp over time. So yeah, very nice, lovely bases there. And it also has, you can see, two peg holes there for these, because I believe if you peg those in like so, these are supposed to hold these effects up. So there should be a peg hole on these somewhere. Should be somewhere. There, found it. So that goes in like that, and then you plug that into the base just to give it some extra support, so the wrist pegs don't come loose over time, holding the effect up. Really nice, lovely base is that. And then we've got the figure itself. Now I think this is a really nice figure. I do like this one. I mean, it has got its flaws again with articulation and stuff, but looks wise it is really nice. And it's a great time to do this review on this guy, because Mayfex have just announced their own version of Iceman, so it'll be good to compare this guy to that eventually. But this is a great Iceman figure. I mean, look at how translucent that is. You can see my hand going through it. Really nicely done. So it goes from the blue all the way from the top down until about his knees there, and then it goes into the clear white plastic. Really nice. Same with the hands, it gets to about his elbows, and then it goes to the white clear plastic. Really nice. You can see the joints as well through the plastic, which I like. See the wrist joints, and then the elbow joints, and then the also knee joints. Really cool, really cool. So diving into this guy's articulation, head looks up that far as well as down that far, and then you can get a little bit of tilt from it, not much though. Arms go up that far, so you can get a nice T-pose with him there. Bicep swivel, and then a single hinge at the elbows, and then a swivel in the wrists as well as a little hinge there. And then moving to the torso, we've got an upper chest there, so you can do a full swivel there, and then you can look down that far and then back that far. And then under the belt, he has got a cup there at the waist, so it can swivel a bit. The belt does come loose from the peg. Don't know if that's just on my copy or on everyone, but it does come loose. But yeah, you get a swivel there. Legs go up all the way and then back that far, and then they come out that far. Single hinge in the knees. Have we got? Yep, we've got an upper thigh swivel there, and then we've also got a swivel in the feet there, as well as they go up and back. But yeah, pretty, you know, the usual articulation on Diamond's figures. The only things that let them down is the double hinge elbows and knees. I mean, if this guy had double hinges, now that would be an outstanding Iceman figure. But yeah, that's the figure and everything he comes with. So as always, let me know your thoughts on this figure down in the comments below. And as always, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.